am Elmore, President and Founder of the Proud Black Buddhist World Association, here today to bring you in another exciting Black Buddhist lectures. We at the Proud Black Buddhist World Association are not only the Black Buddhist force in America, we are the Black Buddhist force in the world, and we are the only Black Buddhist organization in the world that do not have Asian Buddhist masters. When we learned that the Asians extricated all Black history, culture, and language from the Buddhist teachings, we extricated them out as our teachers. My lecture for today is Buddhism's Lotus Sutra's 3,000 Realms of Existence. We chant Myoho Renge Kyo to awaken our Buddha nature, or in common sense terms, we learn to think correctly. The essence of the Lotus Sutra is the title. Now, the title of the Lotus Sutra is Myoho Renge Kyo. See, we give reverence to the Lotus Sutra. Let me explain how we give reverence to the Lotus Sutra. See, we give reverence to the Lotus Sutra by devoting our lives to the Lotus Sutra. See, the word Namu, this word means reverence or devotion. Now, Psalm says Nam. Now, Nam or Namu means to awaken. Psalm says devotion. We put our faith in the Lotus Sutra, or we awaken or devote or give reverence to the Lotus Sutra by reciting the title, which is Myoho Renge Kyo. Our goal is to learn to think correctly. Those of us who are religious or who believe in God or gods call God many things. When I was a youth, we used to say, God is a mystery. The Lotus Sutra, we say the same thing. We only use the word Myo. See, the word Myo means many things. One of the meanings is unfathomable. It also means incomprehensible. When we say Myo, we mean mystic or mysterious. Another word or meaning for Myo is to open. If you wish to bring God into your life, you must open. Another name for Myo is cause. We say that the cause of everything is God, or Myo is a cause. Now, one of the most important meanings of the word Myo is correct. Many of us refer to God as truth. No matter how anyone describes the concept of God, this concept will always equal Myo, or God is truth. Now, all phenomena or happenings explained as whole or in effect. Every happening or manifestation in our universe is whole or in effect. Everything happening in our universe is a result of Myo, which is a cause we call Myo. In effect is whole or a manifestation of a law. The Lotus Sutra explains that all phenomena are whole or law manifests 3,000 realms in a mutually inclusive relationship of all life and phenomena. In regards to the mutually inclusive relationship to all life and phenomena in our universe, this is explained by the Lotus Sutra and Myoho Renge Kyo. Now, the way this is explained is by the word Ho. The word Ho and the word Ichinin Sanzan, or the realm of 3,000 worlds in a mutually inclusive relationship, that is Ho, or Ichinin Sanzan, means the same identical thing. See, Ichinen Sanzen is a Japanese word which literally, Ichinen Sanzen, can be translated as moment of existence and 3,000 aspects. See, each moment of existence of all living beings, Ichinen, is endowed with all 3,000 realms of phenomena. Sanzen. Ichinen means a moment of life. Ichi means one and signifies the one ultimate truth or the middle way of the Dharma nature. A single moment of existence encompasses all the elements that forms a common mortal's life, such as body and mind and cause and effect. Now, the term refers to all forms of existence. For example, Sanzen includes every single phenomenon in the entire universe. This doctrine teaches that even the smallest bit of life possessed by any single entity is actually endowed with all phenomena of the 3,000 different realms. Ren-ge. See, the word Ren-ge, these words represent the symbol. See, the symbol of Ren is lotus flower. See, the lotus flower has the flower in the seed. Now, this is a symbol which means the oneness of the law of cause and effect. See, when we see cause and effect, we look at it through the dimension of space and time, the past, the present, and the future. See, in the dimension of the universe, the past, the present, and future exist in a singularly momentary state of existence, and all phenomena manifest at a single moment. However, the reason that you don't see the law working is because of the dimension of time and space. Now, we covered the words Namu and Myoho, and we're now telling you about Ren-ge. Now, see, in the Go-Sho, the Daimoku of the Lotus Sutra, this explains the meaning of Kyo. Now, again, it's called the Daimoku of the Lotus Sutra, and it reads, quote, "Within this single character, Kyo, are contained all the sutras in the worlds throughout the 10 directions. It is like a wish-granting jewel that contains within it all manners of treasures, or the vastness of space that encompasses all phenomena. And because this single character, Kyo, of Myoho Renge Kyo, is the supreme achievement of the Buddha's lifetime of teachings, the other 4 characters, Myoho Renge, likewise surpass all the 80,000 doctrines that the Buddha taught." Unquote. You see, you may not understand the meaning of Kyo. You see, the Lotus Sutra explains that the reality or truth of all phenomena consists of 10 aspects. Now, these are the 10 aspects. All phenomena has what? An appearance, number 1, a nature, number 2, an entity, number 3, a power, number 4, an influence, number 5, an inherent cause, number 6, a relationship, number 7, a latent effect, number 8, a manifest effect, number 9, and a consistency of beginning to the end, 10. These are the 10 aspects. See, now, we told you that the word Kyo includes all of the vast teachings in the universe. Now, we who are Buddhists, we chant the phrase Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Now, you know the meaning of Kyo and that Kyo is all the teachings of vastness of the universe. Now, the idea that something is 570 billion times brighter than the sun, or something is 20 times brighter than all the stars in the Milky Way galaxy combined, we in Buddhism call this Myo. Now, the word Myo means mystic or incomprehensible. It also means open. Now, you open your mind, you open yourself to the vastness and incomprehensible knowledge of the universe. That is the term Myo. Now, the word Myo also means correct. Now, we can say that Myo means to open to the correct and wonderful Kyo, or vast knowledge of our universe, which is called Kyo. Now, let us get to the word Namu, or what they call Nam. For the most part, Namu means devotion. Now, in regards to everyday people, most of us, in regards to religion, do not like the word devotion. And such words brings fear to the average Christian, because in the Christian teachings they teach you that God says put no other God before him and all of this sort of thing. That is what the Christian teachings teach us. So when we who chant Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, which means devotion, the word Namu actually really can scare you a little bit based on the Christian teachings. However, if we bring this into a 21st century model, then we get a different understanding. Now, the word Namu not only means devotion, the word Namu means to awaken. Now, so where we at when we says Namu Myo, that means we awaken to the mystic or the wonderful or the incomprehensible, or we awaken to what is called correct, because Myo means correct. Now, Namu means to awaken. The Buddha says Namu means to be amazed and awaken. Now, the word devotion is just simply another way of explaining the word Namu. Now, in regards to introducing Buddhism to black folk, we introduced the Buddhist concept of Kyo, or knowledge. Please get the thought out of some Asian monk in a robe meditated out of your mind. In my life, I do not know of any human who helped change the world through meditation. Even the Buddha Shakyamuni taught, and he teaches us in the Lotus Sutra, that he did not gain enlightenment through meditation. The Buddha gained enlightenment through practicing the Kyo, or practicing the Lotus Sutra. Let's put this in everyday common terms. Now, the person that makes a change in life is that person who takes the time to educate themselves, like the scientists and the doctors. You cannot be a doctor sitting up meditating. You cannot go and change the world sitting up meditating. You have to take action. You have to study. You have to learn. Now, we who are Buddhists, part of our practice, or part of our understanding of the Buddhist practice is us studying. Now, let's take this thing further. We come to the word Ho. Now, the word Ho means our mind. Now, the common way that Ho is explained is that Ho is a law, and Ho is also a function, or the way that the universe functions. Now, we have physics, which are the way laws of the universe function, and we have particle physics, which functions in a different way than regular physics. Now, particle physics and regular physics do not work the same way. For example, gravity is a law. It's a universal law that exists in our universe. Now, as we explained to you, on January the 14th, 2016, an international team of astronomers may have discovered the biggest and brightest supernova ever. That explosion was 570 billion times brighter and 20 times brighter than all the stars in the Milky Way galaxy combined. We and the Nichiren Buddhism call this phenomena Ho. In this case, it can be broken down into what we call the 10 aspects. See, Ho means a function of life. See, Buddhism teaches us that, or the Lotus Sutra teaches us, that we have 3,000 worlds in a momentary state of existence, and all phenomena is governed by these 3,000 worlds. Now, the 3,000 worlds starts off with the 10 aspects. That, for example, when they looked through the Hubble telescope and they saw that explosion, that is an appearance. So all phenomena has an appearance, it has a nature, it has an entity. An appearance, nature, and an entity give rise to power. A power give rise to an influence. Now, an influence happens because what is called an eternal cause. An eternal cause happens because of a relationship. And a relationship happens because there is a latent effect. And a latent effect happens because there's a manifest effect. And the manifest effect happens because there's a consistency of beginning to the end. So we have what is called the 10 aspects that the Lotus Sutra teaches us. So you got the 10 aspects. Now, the 10 aspects, in turn, we got 10 worlds. All phenomena has 10 worlds. That is hell, hunger, animality, anger, humanity. You got heaven. Then you got learning, self-realization. Then you got bodhisattva. Then you got Buddhahood. Now, each of the 10 worlds exists in each world. So you got 10 worlds times 10 worlds is 100 worlds times the 10 aspects, which is 1,000 worlds, times the 3 realms of existence. Now, the 3 realms of existence, the first one is the realm of the 5 components. All components, or everything, has what is called 5 components. That is an appearance, but then there's a perception, a conception, there's a volition, and there's a consciousness. So that is the first realm of the 5 components. Then you got the realm of living beings, and then you got the realm of the environment, which comes to 3,000 worlds, which this is called Ho. Now, what the scientists say in terms of Ho, Ho is a law or a function of the universe. Now, what the supernova is, what we call this Ren. The word Ren is the quality or function, or Ren is the cause. Now, in regards to Nichiren Buddhism, Ren means lotus or universal truth. Ren is the cause. The supernova is in essence a cause and effect, or Ren-ge. Ge means the function or an effect of a cause. We get the lotus flower and fruit or cause and effect that comes together. Now, when we chant Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, we are saying, or we can say, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo is being devoted, amazed, and awakened to the correct, wonderful, and open to the universal truth regarding cause and effect knowledge of Kyo teachings, eliminating delusion. I am Anthony Elmore, President and Founder of the proud Black Buddhist World Association.